1. Here we go.
Star Wars!
Star Wars. Okay. So we just got back. See, Star Wars starring Mark Hamill.
Yeah, he's got a big part in this one, doesn't he?
Mm.
We should probably say spoilers. We're going to spoil the entire movie here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
exactly. We are. So, what's Star Wars? This was it. This was Star Wars. I was sitting there and I was, this is Star Wars. He did it, you know? He made it feel like Star Wars, do you reckon?
Yeah. I wonder if that light's going to go out or it's just going to keep flickering like that.
I hope it keeps flickering. But, I said, when we were going on, that he's trying to capture Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like a kid trying to recapture his youth.
Yeah.
And the feelings he felt as a child. And I think he's done it.
I think he has done it. I didn't get, because we didn't get to experience Star Wars in the theatres.
No, he never did.
Oh, I got to, we got the prequels.
I never saw the prequels in theatres.
Oh, I did. I remember in episode 3, I was just chucking popcorn at people and like, I was lying around the front. I didn't pay. I've never actually seen episode 3 in full. Like in one full sitting. I've probably seen it all, but so I think he's done it, and it's really good, that movie. It made me. I was sitting there and I was feeling this is probably how people felt 40 years ago. Was that?
Yeah, it's like 38 years ago, something like that.
And I was feeling because it's Star Wars is like the first thing that like a sci-fi movie that's able to, where anybody can go in and just sit down and there's something that I like about it and not be a fucking nerd.
See, I'm of the opinion that actually A New Hope's not a very good movie. And it kind of sucks. It's dated and everyone gives it more credit than it's due.
But like with that, I was thinking in there, you can just go in there and you can watch it and you can become immersed in it and
You can.
And not feel like a fucking loser at the same time.
I loved the first half of this movie. I was really buying it. I was like, this is happy, this is fun, this is exciting, this is new. This isn't the same old thing. I'm like, oh, so this in the trailer, I'm like, oh, this was actually Rey flying the Falcon.
Then did you see the Death Star?
Then, about halfway through, and I don't even know when it was. It was maybe around the point with the Death Star. I think it was about the point when they finally met up, Han and Leia met up.
Do you want to go scene by scene?
No, it'll take too long and I don't remember the scenes.
So it'll take a perfect amount of time. But anyway, so carry on.
And so that's when I kind of lost it. And it lost the magic of it. It started being action and less magic.
No,
and I can't quite put my finger on it. And then it's like, oh, we're blowing up a Death Star and we're done. And it's like a Star Killer thing now, and it's bigger, but it's the same. And then nothing's happened in this movie. All it's done is set up everyone. It's like, normally this happens with sequels. The second movie is just a set up for the third one. Normally the first one stands on its own, then there's the second, which just leads into the third. But this one just leads straight into the second, because in the opening credits it says Luke Skywalker has vanished.
Isn't it?
At the end of the movie,
there he is.
We find him. Yeah. That's basically what happens.
Well, you say that, and I agree that it's all just set up for the next ones. But I'm still extremely satisfied.
Oh, me too.
So I guess it has done its job.
I think the first half is enough to satisfy me.
Well, the first half and the second half are two different Star Wars movies. I think.
I think they are, yeah.
Like, and I don't actually see a problem with that, because they're both Star Wars to me, and it's all. And I was sitting there and I didn't want it to end. Really, I was sitting there.
No, I didn't.
I was thinking, fuck.
I guess that's the other thing that makes it worse. It's like 2 years till I find out what Luke's doing, what Luke's gonna do.
There's only one movie that I felt that before. Like, I just didn't want it to fucking end. I just wanted to keep going, and it's The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Yeah, I really fucking like that movie. And this one too. I was just sitting there and I was thinking, man, this could just spaceships could. Luke could be turning around, seeing what's her name, Rey?
Rey, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, why don't we go through the characters?
I liked all the new characters. They all worked for me.
Yeah.
Do you like them all?
I like them all. What do you think of the dark side? What's his name?
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, what do you think of him?
I really liked him. I think
I like him too.
He's almost like what Darth Vader should have been. everyone acts like Darth Vader's this all-powerful, mighty guy, but he never did anything.
It's not even that cool. Everyone thinks he's cool as well.
I think he's cool, but he never does anything.
I don't think he's that cool. He just walks around. Yeah.
And then this guy's aggressive. I like the aggressiveness of him, and when he just starts like cutting up things.
And when he stabs Han Solo.
Yep. His dad.
His father. And chucks him down.
So I did spoil everything in this movie for myself. I read about it before I watched it.
I didn't read anything about this, and I wasn't actually surprised.
I don't think it took away from it though. Like the things that everyone's like, don't spoil it for me. There's nothing really to spoil.
No, it's got its plot twists, but then
it's no Luke, I'm your father.
No, it's nothing big like that. It's Han Solo's your father, by the way.
By the way,
it's like your first 5 minutes. It's just like,
yeah,
your father Han Solo, and he's like, oh yes, my father, and I'm like, oh whatever. That doesn't.
My son.
Bring him back to us.
My son.
Oh fuck! What was I gonna say?
You were talking about the rest of the characters?
No, I was talking about that for a bit.
Oh, but I really liked his voice. I thought it was quite a cool voice, and then he was willing to take off his helmet, which I liked as well.
I like that too. That was quite ballsy.
He's like, look at me.
Okay, I like that. What do you think of Rey?
Well, they're really just making up the Force powers as they go along now, aren't they?
Yeah, then I thought Rey would be Luke's daughter then.
Yeah, that was a very common fan theory, especially with the whole my baby girl thing. When that came out, everyone was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No. Some guy's like, yeah, I've seen the movie, and the last line of the movie is, my baby girl. Luke saying...
Could have been. I was waiting for his lip was like... And I was like, here it comes.
My baby.
Maybe that's just how it starts. And the next one.
Oh, yeah, he saw the next one. My baby girl.
My baby girl.
I think he should have said something.
It was a bit awkward.
He's looking there, and he's like...
And she's...
Don't hand
And he doesn't even... take it or anything.
Don't hand that thing to me. My father killed many children with that.
Yeah, because when she first finds the lightsaber, there's like children screaming, and I was like, I think I kept their souls.
Did you hear Yoda speaking when that happened in the flashback scene? I couldn't understand what he was saying, but Yoda was saying things.
What was in the flashbacks? There was
the scene with the hand on R2D2, Luke's hand.
Yeah. There was that. That's all I recognised.
Nothing else exciting, really. And then I think she had like a premonition type thing of Finn dying or something, didn't she?
I wonder if Finn dies. I hope he does.
Yeah, because you never see him again, do you?
No.
That's a bit shit. You see him in the hospital bed when she's like...
and she kisses him on the head.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to have a thing or it's going to be a friendship?
I think they're going to have a... It's going to be transcend a thing. It'll be a force thing.
A force thing.
They've both got the force, and their forces will have a relationship. I think that's what's going to happen, and I call that now.
What did you think of Finn in general, or F92181?
Whatever it was.
FN.
I didn't like Finn that much.
I quite liked him.
He was just in there, really.
I thought it was quite cool. It's quite nice seeing the Stormtrooper side, like one that...
Yeah, I liked that at the start.
They never have anything to do with Stormtroopers, really.
I was like, oh, this is quite cool, because at the start, he's reluctant to battle.
Don't check that.
Okay, good. What was I saying?
He's reluctant to battle.
Yeah, and I thought that was quite a nice touch, and I didn't know it was Finn at the start, and I sort of guessed it was.
Yeah, I guessed it was too.
But I was thinking they should do more Stormtrooper thing. Well, that's what the Clone Wars is, isn't it? I've never seen it.
What's a clone? It's not Stormtroopers.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
There is a difference though. What are they doing? They're doing a spin-off trilogy of who?
Rogue One's the next one, and it's about plans to steal the Death Star, isn't it? Before Episode 4.
Oh, okay.
And then they're making a Han Solo movie with a young one.
So that must be based after this one.
Must be.
Definitely. Just Han Solo falling down into space for 2 hours. Like gravity.
And then it catches up to Luke's hand. It gets cut off and falls too.
And other stuff. And a lot of people fall off those things. A lot of people get thrown off.
Like Darth Maul.
Pieces.
But they managed to find the top half because they put legs on them.
Oh, they put spider legs on them, eh?
Yeah, they did.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so oh shit, I was gonna say something. There's a lot of Star Wars cliches in this.
Yeah.
And they didn't even feel like callbacks. They felt like cliches of the falling off and like the arm coming off. I was like, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that now. What's that even? What else? There's some really cheesy bits that were cheesy even for Star Wars.
I thought it was all fine. Nothing.
I didn't like that bit where the Kylo Ren was on one side.
No, I like that. Well, I thought they had to end the fight somehow.
Yeah, I suppose and keep them both alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
And so I like that. One thing I thought was interesting is Snoke. Is that I didn't think he was that big. I heard rumours that he was like 12 feet tall. That's like double the size.
Maybe he's
of someone.
like tiny. It's a hologram, because it is.
Oh
a
yeah,
hologram.
it was a hologram, wasn't it?
So maybe it's just projected that big, and they're like having a problem with the projector or something. It's gone around.
Everything's magnified 10 times. Snoke. It's like, that's fine by me.
But guy, people call me tiny.
But if he is that size, he's not going to do anything, is he? Could you imagine like little Rey with her lightsaber? Like,
I've never seen anything that size in Star Wars.
No. I thought it was quite out of place.
Everything is quite small, and
there's a point where things stop becoming intimidating. Like the Death Star. They'd be like, yeah, we're going to... Rey, fight that Death Star, please. You're like, I'm breaking down the walls.
Like in Hotel Transylvania, Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot. He's just not intimidating.
He can't.
He blocks the whole goal.
That was actually quite a funny joke,
Yeah.
Okay. And what else? What else then?
What did you think of the actors who came back? Ignoring Luke.
I didn't like any of the actors that came back.
I really liked Harrison.
I really liked Harrison.
It was real cool, because what did he call Finn? He called him...
Kid.
No, he called him something when Luke's like... Oh, no, not Luke. When Finn's like, I'm a big deal. You're like, okay, big deal.
Oh, yeah. And you're like... Oh, and he said, get out of the way, bull, to
BB-8. It's like, get out of the way, bull.
He was really fun. That was Han Solo again. But you can tell, because Harrison Ford, I read an interview with him a few years ago that said, like, oh no, I'm not coming back to Star Wars. I'm finished with that character. And I think he is. I think he's sick of it.
Well, I think that's partially probably why he died.
Yeah, probably.
And I think Harrison Ford's like the oldest as well.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher, I hated.
I thought...
And I've never thought...
Have you seen that interview with her, with the dog?
No.
Oh, she when it came on like Good Morning America or something, she brought her dog, and they're just sitting there in the chairs, and she's like, well, you know, when they asked me to come back to Star Wars, I was thrilled. I said yes straight away, because when you're an over 40s little overweight actress in Hollywood, you don't get many roles anymore. And then she's like, the reporter's like, you'll find that out one day. She's like, I'm over 40, but I understand what you're saying.
Have you seen pictures? I saw pictures of her on the original set, and
in the middle bikini.
Oh yeah, and
the Rolling Stone photo, yeah.
And she's got like the cocaine nail.
Yeah. Apparently she had a big cocaine problem filming Empire.
And I think they should have brought that back. Just the fun on set. You can tell they didn't have much fun on set.
Everything's so secret.
Everything was so serious. But JJ is probably like, we need to get it like Star Wars. But George,
he's got the models himself flying around.
Did you
get that?
Oh shit! But you can just tell that the other ones, like the same way you can tell when you're watching like Friday the 13th. These guys are just having fucking fun. They're just having a lot of fun on set. These guys are just like, I don't know, just all friends. These guys just seem like we're actors. We're acting Star Wars now. Important franchise. But none of them were doing cocaine. And I think that's an important part of Star Wars.
That's why Empire's the best one. The most amount of cocaine was done.
And I think that's where a lot of the weirdness and like surrealism of Star Wars comes from. It's just that no one gave a fuck. They're just making a movie.
I thought, because you know when they went to that cantina place, it was a lot like Mos Eisley.
That's another cliche.
Were they using like practical effects on the monsters?
I couldn't tell.
Because they looked kind of not quite real. And I think that added to it a little bit. It gave it that gritty texture type thing. I think was lacking from the prequels.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with that. Same, like the guy at the start, who was in the scrapyard.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell whether he was CGI or not. I think he was a guy in a costume actually. Yeah. And then they fixed him up with a CGI.
Have you seen the Jabba the Hutt costume?
No.
It's like £250, and it's just.
Didn't need like 3 guys to move.
Yeah, need like 3 guys to and then work it.
But I hated Carrie Fisher in this. I've never thought she could act. I don't know what she's doing.
As she said, she's desperate for work.
Well, this is a good opportunity in Star Wars. Who else returned?
There was only 3 characters there, other than like C-3PO and R2-D2 and Chewie.
Oh, fucking hate C-3PO.
I thought it was a bit shit that R2-D2 was in
What happened
low
to C-3PO's
power.
arm?
They never explained it. It's just red.
Why?
And he's like, oh, you might not recognise me with this red arm.
JJ's like, we need to get that out of the way straight away. That's the first thing he says.
It was actually weirder that they addressed it but didn't explain it, than just not saying anything at all.
Yeah, it's really weird. Does his arm get cut off in the other movies? You just watch them.
No, don't think so. No, it wouldn't have, no.
That's weird.
But
lightsabers in this movie seemed really just inadequate.
inadequate?
Yeah. It didn't seem like they could do much. In the other movies, you're like, oh, fucking lightsaber, it can do, chop through anything. And this movie was just like, a stormtrooper was going up against a lightsaber with his arm thing.
Yeah, but they had that in the prequels. Remember General Grievous' bodyguards? They had staff things that could fight off lightsabers.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite cool. I think it's just because it's a Jedi with a lightsaber. It's the thing
it's not the lightsaber that does
But it's like Finn, who's never held a lightsaber in his life before, and he's going up against a stormtrooper.
Finn actually fought better, in my opinion, than Rey did with the lightsaber.
Yeah, probably.
I was like,
one of my favourite parts in why I like Revenge of the Sith is the lightsaber fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
And the one with Rey and Kylo Ren, it was kind of there, but it wasn't.
Now, what I liked
they're
about
never long enough.
What I liked about that fight was when she had him, and it's going to sound like real fucking nerdy, but like when she had him, you could tell that she was battling with the dark side, with his impulses.
Could you?
I could. I think that's what they were going for. Like, she was holding the lightsaber and she's like, do I fucking chop his balls off and shove it under the asshole?
We're going to cut his arm off.
Like, and she was standing there and you could just tell she had complete control, and you're like, oh, what's she gonna do? Succumb to that hatred? Or what? And I think that's what they're trying to do. Unless
Kylo Ren's lightsaber was real cool. I really like that.
Wasn't it? It's like a fire lightsaber.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't made properly or something, and so it's like a little bit uncontrollable, and that's why he's got those vent things.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool.
But yeah, what I got from that lightsaber fight was like the same as that lightsaber fight between Luke and Vader when it was.
Yeah.
Which is my favourite.
You look at the original trilogy lightsaber battles, and they're kind of. Ooh.
I've got the emotion.
The emotion.
What were we talking about before that, though?
C-3PO?
Oh yeah, fucking C-3PO. Like I was saying before, you see Han and you see Leia for the first time, and you're like, oh, look at these characters back in the same, and then, hi, Han Solo! Look at my red arms! I was like, oh Christ! His face just comes right up, and it looks ugly. He's got an ugly face.
They took away the shine that he normally has, and now he's like a matte gold.
He's ugly. Yeah, he's always been ugly, but now he's fucking ugly. And R2, when R2 came to life, he's like, I was like, oh, R2's back.
Yeah, R2's good.
I was happy.
BB-8, I think, is the best thing about this film. He's a cool droid.
BB-8's cool. He's cute.
The normal, what are those droids from the prequels. Should we try to get that cat in here?
Let's get that cat in here.
Oh, it ran away. Never mind.
What droids? Oh, battle droids.
Yeah, the battle droids.
Yeah.
I think those had the same kind of charm, but everyone just hated on George Lucas and they forgot about it.
Battle droids are in the original trilogy too.
I don't know. Like the ones with the pointy...
Super battle droids. Yeah, no, they're in the...
They're not in the original trilogy.
Aren't they?
No. Because all the droids, the Trade Federation dies out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely certain. I watched these movies just a few days ago.
Well, I really like battle droids.
Yeah, they're cool.
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
And the same like BB-8 was a blue.
Yeah, like, I don't know why everyone can just understand things. I guess it's like Morse code or something. Droid talk.
Yeah, they never really explained that.
They never do though. And I'm not sure who can understand Chewie and who can't.
Well, Finn can't. Finn can't do anything actually.
No, Finn's useless. He's a cleaner. He's a sanitation.
Galaxies counting on you.
I thought we'd figure it out.
I remember whenever they have those rebel base meetings where they're like, "This is how we're going to take down the thing." They're like, "Yeah, we're going here, fly around a bit, bum bum bum, let's go." And I'm like,
they get straight to it, don't they?
I'm like, yeah. And you see C3PO but looking around like, what do we do? And I'm like, that's what I would be doing. I'd be like, so what?
C3PO can't do anything, and he never has been able to do anything. He walks beside R2, slows R2 down, and R2 can like hack into things. C3PO just fucking talks to him. Oh, I hate him so much. Stupid face.
He's
in every movie.
He's the guy you secretly love.
Is R2 in one? He is. Phantom Menace, is he? He is.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Oh, C3PO is ugly in that too because he's silver.
No, C3PO doesn't have a body in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
He's incomplete.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's even more ugly.
Yeah.
God, I hate him. I like Kylo Ren though.
Yeah, Kylo Ren's real cool. I think he's gonna...
See, I feel like a kid. I feel like, yeah, that's cool. I wanna buy a lightsaber and like, I want to be like JJ in his home with his.
He's gonna sell a boatload of merchandise.
Yeah, that's what Star Wars is. That's half.
I kind of want to buy a Kylo Ren action figure.
I want to buy. Are they selling Kylo Ren lightsabers though?
Yeah, they are. I've seen them.
Oh, good. I was gonna say that.
So,
that would be
what score would you give this?
I'd give it a 4.3.
4.3. I think if it kept up the first half, that would have been a 5 out of 5. The first half is a 5 out of 5. Perfect. But then I think this becomes repetitive and it's basically a New Hope all over again. And especially add with nothing happens in this movie at all, really.
No,
it just introduces characters and I guess you could say it needs to be done. But I don't like it. So I'll give it a 4.1. Slightly lower than you. But at the start, I was like, "This is the best movie I've seen all year."
I know one's missing. Greedo.
Yes.
Yeah, he's missing.
Well, Han shot him first, so.
Oh yeah, he's dead. But
You know who's missing? Watto.
What's I was thinking, where's Jabba? And then I remember that he got strangled.
Yeah.
Alright, that's us, is it? Mm-hmm. That's Star Wars. Good movie there.
Good movie.
It's not the best I saw today. That would be Shucks. Pay back the money.
5 out of 5.
No, it's a 5 out of 5. So this is a 4.3. Alright, we'll see you next time. What's the next movie we're seeing? We don't know. Alvin and Chipmunks or something.
Dillwell.
Oh, Dillwell. See ya.